Hey everybody, this is Jeffrey Wettig from the Shooting the Breeze Sailing Podcast over at theescapepods.com and sailing channel for Pegasus, my pace ship PY26. As you can see, we're up in the hard. It's October 2015 and coming down my day off doing some projects, or at least kind of continuing some and getting some other ones started, doing some basic winterization. But you don't want your boat to end up like that one. This is boat number 2 for today, getting crumpled up and thrown into a dumpster. It's a sad thing to see, but people abandon their boats. They don't pay any attention to them, and when they stop paying for them, we have no other option other than to get rid of them. And since they've been sitting around for so long, they're really not worth a whole lot of money, so it's kind of hard to get people to come in and buy them. So keep yours in tip-top shape so that doesn't happen. So what we got going on here for this off-season, the main project that I haven't really started yet, but it's going to be the keel. As you can see, I got some rust kind of popping through, and I've had for the last couple of years. I think they redid the bottom here in 2007, so we're going on 8 years. So the big thing is going to be getting that sandblasted, which is a local guy here that's a member of our club that does sandblasting, so I'm going to get him to sandblast the keel. As you can see, I didn't really repair, but had to do a fiberglass job around the joint. The fiberglass was peeling back, so that'll probably stay, but I'll probably ferre that out when I ferre everything down. Basically, you sandblast the keel, you get rust oxidizer stuff on there, get all the rust off, and you don't even let it sit for an hour. You get on there with some primer and get it primered up, and then you can put your epoxy and your barrier coat and all that fairing and all that fun stuff. And then I'm also going to be doing something here. I'm going to have to dig that out and kind of get that repaired. For the last couple of years, little bits and pieces have been coming off of my rudder, so that's not huge, but something I don't want to let go for very long. Today I'm also going to be winterizing the motor and my dinghy motor. Basically just changing oil, putting some fogger in there, and fun. And then the other big project that I'm doing is installing a solar fan, which you can see over here. I had a solar fan similar to this one. I'm not sure, this is a Solar Force Vent 3000. Up in the V-berth I had a solar fan, but I took it out when I put in the hatch last year. I put a 10-inch hatch up in the V-berth here last year, and that's just because this V-berth got zero circulation of air, and in the summer it gets pretty brutal, even with all the other hatches and stuff open. But even if you had to close any of the hatches, it just got terrible up here. So I replaced that fan with the vent. So what we're going to end up doing today is installing the solar fan here in the main hatch. That way, in the off season, it just doesn't get as moldy, doesn't keep as damp in here. I do have, your basic damp rid, and I also last week put in a vent on my hatch boards here just to keep the air circulating a little bit. So what I've already done, as you can see there, I have some coma cell, which is the same stuff I used up top here for my cover. Basically cut out the hole. That's going to be my backing, so I'm going to through bolt this onto the hatch, and then I'm going to install the fan, a bunch of 4200, and we should be good to go. We should be able to keep things aerated pretty good over the off season. So for now, that's what we're doing, and maybe as we progress here, I can keep you guys updated. As you can see, that guy over there is having tons of fun with that boat. There it goes. Bye-bye. It's a shame. I asked about the hardware, and we did, the last boat they crushed up, they did have a guy, one of the members, took all the hardware off, and anything of value, I guess, and but it took 3 weeks, and they just don't want to wait, and stuff's really not worth much. So it's a shame, but that's what happens. So keep your boats in tip-top shape, everybody. Rock on, sail on, brother.